here with a new mod for Farming Simulator 22, and yes, this is a Saturday release. This is the Bucket Pack by FS22. Only 2.38 megabytes to download. There are 2 slots each for all these attachments. Now, to note, these are specifically for the 50G, the John Deere JD50G by FS22. So in order to use these, you will need this excavator, mini excavator. So these are all found under we'll show them all and take a look at them in the store, and then one by one we will demonstrate them with this pile of rocks I have set up over here and show you how they are used. So first of all, you'll find them under Tools and Miscellaneous. And here they are. Starting with the Bucket 6S, 1,500 liters of all those items, $600. The next one is 2,400 liters at $800. Oh yes, they all have the yellow or black configuration. That's the only choice you have. So they're exactly the same for colors. You can have them yellow or black. No charge for the yellow or black to change the colors. Right. So moving on to the Bucket 140, that's a 3,500 liter capacity in that type of design. Then we have the Bucket 40 at 800 liters. Then we have a hydraulic fork. Now, obviously, this is to pick up logs or whatsoever, or round items, shall we say. $854 for that. $1,200 for the clamshell bucket. That actually holds 2,500 liters. We're going to try that out. That's kind of neat. And a universal bucket at 2,000 liters. At $1,500, another different design, and that's it. So I'm gonna set this up, and we're gonna try out the this one for. Oh no, not that one. This is the first one, I do believe. Yes, this is the one that was first kind of started here and built them this way. So we'll see in a second. So the first bucket we're gonna try is the 6S. Now, how do you attach them? Well, you must orient them as the bucket facing the excavator, because that's how they attach. And we will show you that. As you can see here, if we back away and come forward, the trigger comes up pretty quickly, and there it is, just like so. And so L1, and unfold arm. Okay, there we go. Oh no, I don't want it that way. I do want it this way. That gives you the full movement. Or does it? Oh yeah, it just orients. Yeah, that's if you want to look at the test review video for the 50G, I will link it to the end of this video. However, these are the buckets, so the operation of the excavator is pretty simple. L1 moves left and right, and the whole thing up and down. R1 left and right moves your bucket end on your right joystick, and up and down activates that arm. So if we go like this and move forward here, move down, open up our bucket, we should be able to scoop up. There we go. It's a little bit not, how should I say, the way the mechanics work in this game for how dirt picks up or things pick up and unload is a little bit not like real life, shall we say. Right, so that's the first bucket. We're going to probably line up a few of the others in a row there just to expedite this process a little bit. All right, so the next one we're going to try is the John Deere Bucket 100. We're going to attach that. And as we drive forward, let's see, there we go. We have kind of got it to fill up. There we go. And get our bucket up and up to be able to get into the trailer and unload. So it's fairly, once you get the hang of the how everything kind of works mechanics wise and how the product picks up, it is actually pretty easy and simple. And once you get used to the controls of the excavator, and let's see if we can get this one to fill up. Like I say, it's not like you're really scooping it. It's more like you're kind of just putting it in front of the rocks or at a special spot where it recognizes that you're picking it up. Right, so there, we're just going to drop it here to show you the animation, like so. That holds a lot. That's a big one. That's probably what most people are going to use, that big bucket. And we'll drop that, get that out of the way, maneuver our thing here. Excavator and logging equipment is not my my forte, as it were, but I get by. And this one, let's see, let's get him to, is he going to get it filled up? Yeah. There we go. It's not like you're really scooping it. It's like, yeah, you know what it's. So if we lift it up here, let's get our good menus out of the way so we can see it working. Right, okay, so that's the buckets. Now we have a couple more items we're going to look at. We'll probably look at the last two buckets, and then we'll see what we can do about this what they call a fork. Alright, so we got the last bucket here. We're just going to move forward here and see if we can get it. Oh, get it to fill up. There we go. And dump it out. Right, so now on to the clamshell attachment, shall we say. Now this one works a little differently than the others, obviously. And so we position our arm above it, like, there we go. And it will attach like that, so a little bit different. So to R1 and right stick left and right will maneuver that into a more usable position. Now let's take a look at our, yes, there we go, L1 and R1, right stick left and right, and up and, oh no, that up and down is the front blade. Left and right is your grabbing. L1, R1, and left and right on your right stick. Right, left is open, right is closed. Right, so let's leave that open and scoot over to these rocks here and see if we can pick up these rocks without, or how that's going to work. I'm not sure. There we go. It seems to have worked. It might be a bit tricky. I think it's a little bit more designed for the terraforming on PC, but it does seem to work. With rocks, if you kind of just, takes a little bit of, I think I got lucky actually with that. Right, so unloading, I'm going to assume that you just open it back up like so, and there we go. So to load, it looks as if you need to be behind it a little bit. Let's try that once more. We're going to lower it down. Position that a little bit. Now it's open. It's not going to grab, so we're going to slowly close it. Or maybe it just needs to be... Oh, okay. You just need to have it closed. It's going to fill automatically. Oh, that's a little bit... All right. So you have to have it closed. To empty it, L1, R1, and open it, and then close it. It just have it closed to fill it, like so, and just run over it. Oh, it's a little bit... That's a little cheesy if you ask me, but I guess that's how it has to be. I guess that's how it has to work, right? In order to fill it, it needs to be closed. There you go. Right. Okay, last but not least, we're going to set something up. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, quite yet. I might have to chop a tree down or something, but we're going to test out this one next. Alright, lastly, we're going to try out this, at least with something, and see what we can do. We have a log here, and we're going to hop in and attach this. Like so. Odd thing I did notice, it's a little bit slidey on the end of that thing. So that's a little weird. So anyways, we're going to line this up with this. We're going to lower it down over top the log very nicely. R1, L1 and R1 will open and close that. And then we lift and tilt. Right stick, left and right will tilt that. I don't know exactly what you're supposed to be using to clamp onto this, or what you're supposed to be picking up. This log seems a little bit unwieldy for this, and it looks a little shaky on there. You can't turn, so it only grabs it like this. Maybe it's meant for smaller sticks or twigs or something like that. Or I don't know, maybe bunches of smaller sticks to pick up, because you can't rotate it. It's basically fixed in this orientation like this. But anyway. And there you have it, everyone. That's the Bucket Pack by Pepe 978, 2.38 megabytes to download. There are only 2 slots on console. Thank you all for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.